All right, BB, we're in Forest Hill Cemetery, and that was the original place where Elvis was laid to rest. Of course, he was moved because people were trying to steal his coffin, and so they removed his body, and of course they put it over there with the mother. The mother's right area used to be right down the road, but this is locked on both sides. But I could stick my hand in this one because it literally looks like it's falling apart on the inside. I mean, thank God he's not in here, but I do feel sorry for the other people that are in here. But at one time this used to be open. And if you can see, that is where we would have came from, and he's down there in that hallway down there. But as you can see, this whole area is not being taken care of. You can see a lot of water damage. You can see a crypt over there on the bottom that's opened. But right down that hallway, all right, BB, if you want to, you can look in there yourself. And I'm not skinny enough to get in there. We're both not. Other than that, it is a pretty beautiful place. It's just that I guess they let it run down. And if you were to walk down the center of the thing, and the window would be right around here. See, the windows are broken. So who knows which one his would have been. But it's a shame that the windows are broken. It's hard to see in that one. There is a rock on this window, but I don't think this is his because it's more towards the front. And in the videos that I have seen, when you walk in here, because this is basically where they have the services, so that's where Elvis's body would have been. And then, like I said, if you walk to the right, I don't know which hallway, you know, it could be that one where that box is covering, but there should have been a black ribbon or a black whatchamacallit, that went across. And there is a rock on that one, but it's hard to look in there to see because, like I said, where he was buried, they had a black ribbon or like a cloth just to show like, hey, that was the one that he was put in. The family was going to sell it, but then the fans went crazy, so they made it a memorial. But unfortunately, that inside looks horrible. I mean, all the windows are broken and the roof is leaking, and his mother would be down there. So there's a lot of conspiracies, like the conspiracy of Elvis's middle name having
two A's
in it. Him not being buried next to his mother. But he really wasn't buried next to his mother. He was buried here. The mother was down there. So then the other thing, of course, is how quick his funeral was. It was very quick. How, you know, from the time he died to the time they got him here to the time they put him in the vault. There was fake photos of Elvis in a coffin because that was a much younger version of Elvis. Elvis was older at the time. He didn't look like that. He was in his 40s. But those who were lucky enough to go in there to see this were the lucky ones. Us, we just got lucky. Like I said, it could possibly be that one because there is a rock on that one. And there is a box. That's the only window that there is a box covering to look in there. So
you never know.
Very beautiful area here. Peaceful and quiet. You know, Elvis came here to see his mom, so. But a lot of the stuff is not being taken care of here, like the roads. And like I said, right, I think it's around this circle, there's gonna be one of those vaults, and then that's where she was buried behind right there to the left. So she wasn't far from him. Yep, right where that vault is. So you already know Elvis definitely visited his mom, so he definitely stepped on this ground here. All right, turn around, baby. Give me a little smile. And basically, she was buried here where that big headstone is on Elvis's property. That's where that laid. And then the other headstone laid there. You know, some people believe maybe she's still here and they just took the headstone out of here so that people wouldn't come and try to vandalize it. But we have to believe that she is in that property where Elvis is. So if you come here and you happen to see this, and like I said, it's a very beautiful cemetery. There are other famous people in here, but none that were in my time. So if this was here, well, 1900, so Elvis would have had to see this here. And that's the inside. There's some kind of angels or something. This you have to check out because yeah, you have to check this out, baby.
They were
Catholic?
That's the statue of the cross with angels going up.
Gotcha. Just remember, Elvis is where he was originally buried, is over there from her. So if you ever decide you just want to come by here and check it out, and I said that's where Elvis, go down that road. Just imagine how big this tree was when he came. But he would look at all of this when he would come pay his respects to his mom that he loved so much. And these would have been some people that would have been buried next to the mom. Here is another one that we found, which is not far from where Elvis's mother used to be. This one's sealed up, and as soon as I get out the sunlight, you guys will be able to see it better. This is wild and wildly beautiful. Get the tip of that sun off. Look at that. Oh my.
Now that, my friend, is a beautiful mausoleum.
It's got the cross in the center.
Apparently it had some trees growing around here.
Yeah, I don't know if this was an entrance or...
Looks like that may have been an entrance.
Oh, they got stairs there too, so that's probably not an entrance, but that's probably like an area to sit and reflect.
Yeah.
And this would be the entrance right here. But it's a shame because we don't know. Look at that tower on it too up there.
I know.
It's a shame we don't know who this is, but like I said, I know there's Confederate people buried here. There's a musician. But like I said, all people before my time. Look at that sign right there on the side of the wall. 2 dots on the 2 triangles sticking out, or points right here.
Yeah.
And this is definitely the back. But like BB says, you don't know if the families are supposed to keep this up or, you know, the cemeteries. Looked like there was a glass stained window up there at one time. I know that the Mississippi or the Memphis 3, one of them,
Looks like it's got a lion on the end over here.
is buried here as well.
The who?
The Memphis 3 was 3 white people that killed some people, either in West Memphis or something.
Oh, maybe it's not a woman.
Yeah, that is. Oh, it almost looks like a face in the corner. You're right.
Yeah.
But I know one of them was buried here, but like I say, to me, it's people that I really don't know, and I'm sure you guys wouldn't know too much for us just to look for them. But it is beautiful enough to definitely look at. But it's a shame we don't know who was in this one. And you know, when Elvis came, of course, to go see his mom, he had to see this, because that was the road that took you to where his mother's at. Yeah, if we take that road up there, there's a statue with a head in it over there. But I've even seen rich people, famous people, that only have small headstones, like movie stars, Jackie Gleason's and stuff like that. I mean, because basically, you know, you can't take it with you, and if no one's taking care of it,
It's gonna go hot anyway.
yeah. So, you know, sometimes it's better just to get something as simple as that. Simple as these headstones like this. 1887, Etna May Walton died in 1969. 1905, they died in 19 86. 1880. Died in 1948. I mean, these are very historic person. There was supposed to be a tree here in memory, and it's just not here no more. Love the headstones, how big. They were definitely wanted you to know who was here. I think if you make a left, might be where the head is at. Lewis Grant. That's it right there. Oh wow, Knight.
Terry Knight.
Yep, Terry Knight. So I said that could be someone famous, but I do not know. Imagine how much those headstones are today, prices.
Right.
And we always try to look for the ones to see if they were Knights Templars or something. Alrighty. Alright, this will be our final one up here to check it out. It says J.T. Harahan. And here's a James R. Browder. This is always the best quote. I'm free. Don't grieve for me. Now I'm free. I'm following the path God laid for me. I took his hand when I heard him call. I turned my back and left it all. And again, this is James R. Browder, the Duke of Memphis. Best quote ever. He's living in the future just like all these other people. For us, time is moving slow, but for these people, they are in the future. Only they know what has either become of this place or the world. The Duke of Memphis said that one. But this one here is amazing. That's amazing. And then we got a Mary Mallory Harahan. So they're both in here. Doesn't say the years. Says here James Theodore Harahan, born January 1841, Lowell, Massachusetts. Died in January 27, 1912. Kim Mundy, Illinois. Railroad wreck. Mary Mallory Haram, born April 8th, 1868, Montgomery, Colorado, Tennessee, or something like that. Died in March 19th, 1934, board steamer, Hong Kong, China on the world cruise. Oh wow. Definitely a name I'm going to look up online. I love sometimes to read people's names and look them up to see what they used to do in the past, and you'd be surprised. Some people, you know, have passed away in different ways that it's like, oh, I think I remember that, or something new and historic you learn about that person, that in their time that they passed away too. It's like, you know, you get a little bit of history learning. But if you ever come to Forest Hill, again, the Elvis where he used to be buried is closed, and again, that's right around there, and his mom is down that way. What'd you think of it?
Not bad.
What'd you think of the
Cemetery overall is huge.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Pretty well kept up, except for the mausoleum.
Yeah, that was a shame that did not look healthy in there.
No.
But I mean, like I said, at least Elvis is not in there, so that's the good thing.
Yeah.
But the ones who were lucky to go see them or see that, lucky.
Yeah.
They got lucky, because that'll never be open again.
So until our next video, everybody, take care of one another, take care of yourselves. See ya.